Well, I started playing the ukulele when I was about 4 years old, and I got into it because, my mom played. So when I was really young, she would sit me down, teach me some basic chords, and I just loved it. It didn't feel like practice. Didn't feel like, didn't even feel like I was really playing an instrument. I was just playing, I wasn't
an extension of yourself.
Exactly. I mean, as I got older, I realized that, because I can't sing, I realized that the ukulele became my voice. It became the vehicle that I used to express myself.
How much do you play this instrument? I mean, is it just kind of stuck to your body all the time?
Yeah, I mean, I play it all the time. I mean, it's funny because even after my concert, after the show, I'll go back to the hotel room and I'll be playing again. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I'll be
You're going to drive your new wife crazy. Be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, it's nice now.
Yeah. We'll see. For me, whenever I'm on stage, it's all about the music. It's all about connecting with people. I love working with kids too, so like when I'm working with kids, it's all about just connecting with them, encouraging them to stay drug-free, study hard in school. I mean, I tell them all the time, you don't need drugs. I've been drug-free my entire life, and, and I'm still crazy, so it's great. I mean, I think that the ukulele brings a lot of joy to people. I don't know if I think it has something to do with the sound and maybe its association with Hawaii, but there's something pretty special about it, and it's the one instrument, I think, one of the very few instruments that you can pretty much take anywhere with you, I mean, yeah, true, the violin is a small instrument too, but you would never take the violin to the beach.
You do have a pretty special instrument. I mean, there are ukuleles and ukuleles.
Yeah, but I take my ukulele to the beach all the time, I mean, that's where I write some of my tunes and get ideas and inspiration for songs. And that's the cool thing about the instrument, you're not intimidated by it, you're not afraid of it. Some people they won't even touch a violin, or they won't even touch a cello, or a trumpet. They're like, oh, it looks too hard. But the ukulele, I mean, I've had people just snatch it out of my own hand,
really?
My own hands. They're like, oh, let me see that thing, because it's just, but I'm okay with it because that's the nature of the instrument. It's very friendly, it's inviting. And then Chris, just the volume can come down. The volume of the ukulele, the dry ukulele, can come down just a hair.
You and a few other artists over recent years have elevated the instrument to new heights. Really made it sort of come into its own as a vehicle for virtuosity and real musical expression.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just very excited. I'm just a huge fan of the ukulele. And I'm so grateful, for guys like, the band Train, with their hit song, Hey Soul Sister. I mean, when Eddie Vedder came out with his solo ukulele record, I mean, that was mind-blowing, because when Eddie Vedder picks up the ukulele, it's cool, right? I mean, he makes it cool. And
yes.
He's turning on a whole new generation of people onto this instrument.
With all due respect to Eddie Vedder, I think you're the one who makes it particularly cool.
Oh, no. I mean, even before Eddie Vedder and all these other players now, George Harrison was one of was one of the early ambassadors of the instrument. You know, George Harrison loved the ukulele, and he was turning on so many people to the instrument. I mean, that was his favorite instrument.
So it was a homage then, your While My Guitar Gently Weeps arrangement.
Yeah,
to a man who's always loved the same instrument you've grown up playing.
Yeah, George Harrison was one of my heroes. I really feel that he had a large hand in making that video go viral. You know, he was up there watching over me or something. But because it was that YouTube video of While My Guitar Gently Weeps in Central Park that started all of this. You know, I mean, prior to that, I was, you know, just playing in Hawaii, started out playing in little coffee shops. It was just for fun. I never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing today, you know, because when I was growing up, there was no such thing as a solo touring ukulele player.